Ready?
Check, please. Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, what's happening?
Jesus Lord. This is the official episode. First episode. Hey everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome to the first episode of the big show. It's called
Joke Zero.
Zoot.
The zoot's not part of the.
There's no zoot. That's the theme music.
Yeah.
My hair is horrible. It's okay. So anyway, this is the first episode of the show. It's a comedy show about joking. No, about jokes.
Yeah, it's not about
jokes.
It's not about joking or jokes.
We tell jokes.
Yeah, no, it's about finding the perfect joke.
Yeah, the quintessential joke.
The joke zero.
Joke zero is what it's called. So yeah, the point of joke zero is each week we've written jokes each week and we go through them and then we decide with the help of our viewers and listeners and audiences.
Yeah.
Everyone decides what's joke zero. What's the ultimate joke? You know?
Yeah. It's pretty self-explanatory.
Yes.
What a joke zero is.
It is?
The term is very common.
Yeah. No. That is a joke.
What, me saying that it's very common?
Yeah, because it's uncommon.
Oh.
Joke zero is
So a joke is a lie.
No. Oh my God.
No?
We're going to be starting at square zero?
No?
Square one is the thing. But
square one, joke zero.
Joke zero.
The square is winning.
Yes. For now. But the point of joke zero is we tell these jokes and then we talk about them, decide which one is the most essential joke. Maybe the best, the simplest, the purest. I would say the purest.
The purest, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that sounds right.
Yeah. And then hopefully, as we do this every week, we find out the most pure joke ever. That'll be joke zero.
That'll be joke zero. It'll be a joke written by one of us.
Right.
We both know that the pure joke will be something that we have written.
But all jokes are the same. They're all part of them. Yeah, that's I say. You know.
Well then, then there'd be no point in doing this. All jokes are the same.
No. Well, there's jokes that continue. They're not all the exact same, but there's several jokes that are all basically the same thing. Yeah. We'll figure out which one is the purest, bestest, the most fundamental.
Fundamental.
Let's say purest.
Funny-demental.
Yeah, hopefully. So the other thing is that, as you know, I've been harping on about doing this for a little while.
Harping?
Yes, and I'm sick. Well, we're finally doing it. I'm sorry that you have to sit next to me, but I'm
not that close to you.
Yeah, I'm not contagious. I don't think. I mean, I don't know. I'm making that up.
You probably
I don't think I'm contagious.
What do you have, a cold?
Yeah, something like that.
Those are contagious. Those are famously.
Oh yeah, the common cold and everything.
Yeah.
But I've had it for several days now, and I feel like I woke up feeling better. So I feel like that means it's probably not contagious. It's probably
hopefully.
Yeah. Knock on. Anyway, let's get to it. Enough.
Yeah.
Horsing about.
Enough horsing about.
Yeah. So this week.
So yeah, these are going to be pretty much topical jokes.
Topical jokes, mostly. Yeah.
All of mine are.
Most of mine are.
Okay, so mostly.
So let's get to it. Yeah, it's been quite a week. To put it
mildly. Oh boy.
Yeah.
All the things.
So yeah. In fact, there's a lot of studies this week in the field of science. And
what a week!
Studies? Yeah,
that happened.
For example, one study found a lack of sleep leads to weight gain, and it turns out this is particularly true when you spend your extra waking hours eating King Dons, and that was a holdover from last week, which we didn't air.
We did a test episode.
Yeah. And I needed an extra joke, and I stole that one.
You stole that one and led off with it.
Led with it to get it out of the way.
That's a solid joke, though.
So wait, let me actually say one more thing. There's another study this week. It said freezing the hunger nerve could be the key to more permanent weight loss, a study suggests. So, yeah, a lot of studies in the realm of weight loss.
Yeah.
The thing is, if freezing the hunger nerve doesn't work, the researchers behind the study have a plan B, developing king dons that are less yummy.
It's a lot of king
A lot
dons.
of king dons.
Yeah.
This week.
Yeah, I think king dons are one of the funniest of the hostess snack cakes.
Right.
Probably the funniest.
I think the funniest.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, a lot of people aren't familiar with king dons.
And they do have, they're called two different things.
Right. Ho-hos. Right. Same thing.
No, it's king dons and ding dongs.
Oh, yeah. The king and the ding.
Yeah, king and the ding. That's a sitcom.
Yeah. How about you tell your one?
Oh, this was interesting. The author, James Patterson, recently celebrated his 71st birthday.
Kiss the Girl's author, James Patterson.
Friends celebrated by giving him a birthday present they purchased while they were bored at the airport.
I'm sick, sorry. My
bored at the airport.
Excuse me. That's a good one. Here's something, though, really, what a week, all told.
Oh,
you see, Holy Cross College.
Holy Cross.
Yeah, Holy Cross College announced this week that they're going to dump their night mascot over ties to religious wars. But hey, Holy Cross College, you know what other symbol has ties to religious wars? A holy cross.
Oh, yeah.
In a way, when you get down to
I think
it,
so.
I think they've got their work cut out.
Yeah. Gotta change a whole bunch of stuff. Holy cross. Holy cow. Let's see. I've got several here. I'm kind of not reading in order. Maybe I should.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of, I found not so much studies this week, but birthdays and deaths this week.
Oh, sad. Well, half sad, half happy.
Yeah. Charles Lazarus, who was the founder of Toys R Us, he died at age 94.
Mm-hmm.
However, his family wasn't that sad about his passing because he didn't even want to grow up.
Oh, he was
a Toys R Us kid.
Yeah. What's his name again? David?
Charles Lazarus.
Well, that's interesting because Charles Lazarus died this week.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard.
Yeah, I did hear.
But his family's not that sad because he's gonna resurrect again.
But he's Lazarus.
I came up with that one while you were doing the thing instead of paying attention.
No, that's fine.
Yeah. But I assumed that I was like, I wonder if that's where you're going.
No, I was doing a Toys R Us joke.
Sadly, Toys R Us is liquidating their assets this week.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
but they're using the Super Soaker X30 to do it. It's radical.
So they're gonna put actual liquid on there.
Yeah, that's how they're gonna liquidate it.
Okay.
The Super Soaker.
Interesting.
Yeah.
This was some good news. So I know you're a fan of this band, and I am too. Sunday night's Juno Awards in Canada, it featured a reunion of bare naked ladies.
Really?
Yeah. Unfortunately for the band, while they were in their dressing room, they were walked in on by a confused President Trump.
Oh, because they're naked ladies.
Because they're bare naked ladies. He's always walking in on those. But he thought it was the ladies, not the band.
That it was Miss America contestants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gets mixed up.
He's 71 years young.
Yeah.
Northeast Pennsylvania School District Superintendent has a plan to stop school shooters. Arm students with rocks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, explains the superintendent. They say never bring a knife to a gunfight, but here's my thinking. Sam probably goes for rocks. Moments later, the superintendent was tragically shot.
Aw.
Yeah.
It's a sad one.
It's a sad story.
You know, what I heard, this was interesting. A Pennsylvania school district has equipped its classrooms with buckets of rocks. It's the last line of defense against an active shooter.
Really?
Yeah. The superintendent instituted the policy after learning that sticks and stones might break a shooter's bones.
Oh, just don't bring words.
Yeah,
Shoot.
those will not.
This will never hurt a school shooter.
Yeah, but stones, maybe some sticks.
Stone? Yeah. 2 great rock bands.
Yeah.
I had a busy week. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Were you in the news?
I was in this big story this week.
Oh.
You understand, I recently joined a coven. And me and my coven, we have so much in common. We're always finishing each other's seances.
Ah.
Yeah. Moving along.
Moving along.
Mm-hmm.
Do covens do seances?
Covens are?
It's like a witch thing.
Group of witches.
Yeah, I didn't know they did seances.
Well, I imagine they do. Because
That
witches
seems like
do
something they would do.
seances, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's what witches. That's like their main thing.
Okay.
Curses, hexes, seances, black cats, broomsticks,
Right.
pointed top hats, full
You just
moons.
listed a bunch of things, but seances is the main one?
I'm just explaining witches for our audience.
Okay.
Yeah.
A toxicology report from Prince's autopsy showed that the singer had an exceedingly high level of the synthetic opioid fentanyl. Even more dangerous, Prince also had an exceedingly high level of being funky.
I
It's just way too high.
I don't know, 5'1" man.
Yeah, just too much funk.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, it was not all the news this week was positive.
Like that Prince news and the
stuff about other things.
not about shooters.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that word. Egypt arrested and expelled a British reporter ahead of their election, which caused the reporter bemoaned, "The arrest I can deal with, but expelled? I'll never get into Vassar now."
Oh no.
Yeah, he was a student reporter.
Yeah.
at a high school.
Yeah, and
Maybe the same high school where they were giving rocks to stop shooters.
I would assume so. If there's a high school in the news, it's probably the same one.
Probably comes around.
There was like some birthdays this past week. Steven Tyler of that band Aerosmith celebrated his 70th birthday. 70 now, which explains the new Aerosmith song, "I Don't Want to Miss a Thing, So I Turned on My Hearing Aid."
Oh. Gosh, he's
old.
not young at all.
No.
Still rocking, though.
Still rocking and rolling.
Yeah, in the free world, as he likes to say.
It's his big hit.
Yeah. Speaking of big hits, demonstrators gathered around the U.S. Saturday to protest gun violence. And turned out the event was a massive success. Numerous prospective shooters announced that they're reconsidering their plan. Numerous school shooters announced they're reconsidering their plans now that they know the public is against it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's
They
good.
gave them a change of heart,
I think that's nice.
Yeah.
Roseanne Barr has admitted that
Arnold, right?
Barr, no. Roseanne Barr admitted that she voted for Donald Trump. People were shocked that she showed such poor judgment, but then they remembered she was once married to Tom Arnold.
Oh, shit, I ruined
You stepped on the punchline.
Son of a...
It's all right, though.
Well, hey. Oof. On a related note,
Yeah?
yeah, what a week. Companies pulled ads from Facebook after Cambridge Analytica controversy, explained a typically indignant company spokesperson. It was pretty common knowledge that Facebook has been harvesting and storing user data for years, and I knew they were selling it to marketers and sharing with government agencies. But in this specific case, all of a sudden, for basically arbitrary reasons, I refuse to stand for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a big story that basically broke 10 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I would have been more surprised if Facebook wasn't selling my data.
Right, I actually
That's
thought
what I
that
thought.
was their business model.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it
So,
is. It's their whole thing.
That's so big.
Oh man, here's a big story though.
Mhm.
Maybe the biggest story of the week.
Mhm.
General Hospital leads the way with 26 nominations for the Daytime Emmy Awards.
Oh,
Big story.
congratulations.
Although
Uh-oh.
some of those nominations are actually going to the show's evil twin.
Dude, Hospital General with a mustache.
Yeah, the building's got a mustache and a goatee,
Just like Spock.
and it has a British accent, probably.
Yeah, unlike Spock.
Unlike Spock.
But maybe like evil Spock.
Yeah.
Consuming grilled meat could increase your risk of hypertension.
Consuming what?
Consuming grilled meat. A study found that consuming grilled meat could increase your risk of hypertension.
No.
However, hanging at sweet poolside BBQs with your buds can increase hyperchillaxin. So it evens out.
It does even out. Yeah, that's good. I was worried.
Yeah, fortunately.
This was sad. The actor who portrayed Bozo the Clown has died at age 89. He is expected to have a small funeral procession because all his mourners can fit into one car.
It's a large car, huh?
No,
Oh, they're tiny.
it's a small car. What is it? They just, I don't know how they do it. That's what makes it.
That's what makes it magic.
Yeah, it's like, what? How did
Yeah.
all those mourners can
I
go in
guess
one
funny.
tiny car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's both a magic trick and a joke. The
Yeah.
clown thing.
Yeah.
It's entertainment. Yeah. So, on an unrelated note, the California city of Los Alamitos voted to defy California's sanctuary state status this week, causing quite the controversy. So, to recap, undocumented immigrants are not allowed in the United States of America, but they are allowed in the state of California, but they're not allowed in the city of Los Alamitos. However, new development, the Los Alamitos neighborhood of San Juan Heights will allow illegal immigrants. However, Sunnybrook Court within San Juan Heights will not. But the Johansson residents on Sunnybrook Court will allow undocumenteds, though Candace and Byron refuse to let them stay in their room. So they'll have to stay with Craig or with the parakeets in the den. Unless, and then it just dot, dot, dot.
Oh, I want to hear more.
Yeah.
I want to know which parakeet is for it and which is against it.
Oh, yeah. Well, that'll be a continued joke.
Oh, good.
It's a Russian nesting joke.
Yeah, but don't let the Russians, unless they have their
Well,
waivers.
don't let them nest, right, into your data on
Oh.
Facebook.
Yeah, they love data
Right?
from Star Trek.
Yeah.
This was big for real. Not like when I've made it up before. Sunday's 60 Minutes had Anderson Cooper interviewing Stormy Daniels.
Wow.
Yeah. The interview began when Anderson Cooper showed up at her house dressed as a pizza guy.
Like a porn.
Yeah, it's like a porn home.
Yeah.
That's the only way you can interact with her is if you're
Yeah.
dressed as a pizza guy.
Pizza
You have to pretend to be a pizza guy, then you can have some sort of interaction.
How confusing it must be when she orders a pizza for herself and her friends. You know?
Yeah.
How annoying would that be if you were a pizza guy and a bunch of porn stars ordered a pizza from you? And they're like, okay, thanks for the pizza. Here's $2 a tip. And then you have to leave. You're like,
Yeah.
God, my life stinks.
I wrote a sketch about that
10
10 years ago.
Shoot.
And we shot it for Funny or Die, and then they lost the
Put it on
footage.
the-
They lost the video.
Hey. Hey,
Yeah.
USA Today reported, mystery solved. Alien mummy Atta is human after all. Researchers say they used genetic analysis to prove that Atta was a tiny premature baby, misshapen by hereditary disease. It's still uncertain, however, whether the child was stillborn or died shortly after birth. The researchers assure, though, that they're committed to continue the research until any sense of fun, joy, or whimsy the story brought to the reader was extinguished and replaced with depression. So
Yeah.
it got sad because it was like, oh, it was a premature baby that died. Like,
Yeah.
and at first it's like an alien mummy. And you're like,
Oh, fun. And then
the joy.
Yeah. It's what they do.
Researchers.
Speaking of researchers,
Yeah.
new research indicates that marijuana could reduce the risk of addicts having a relapse, unless the things they were addicted to was Doritos and reruns of SpongeBob. Then they'd probably get back into that with the marijuana. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Weed. Marijuana, I guess, to the kids.
Yep.
Oh, the CDC announced that doctor visits for flu symptoms are down for the 6th week in a row.
Oh.
We're heartened by the news, one doctor said. Unless people are just dying from the flu before they can come in. In any case, less work for us. So
that's good.
And he trailed off. So either way, it's a positive for the doctors.
Don't they want to work?
No, because they're lazy. They want to go on the golf.
They want to golf, yeah. But I mean, they gotta get paid at some point.
No, they don't. They make so much money they don't have to.
Okay.
I read that in a study.
Oh, that's nice. A study.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that in England, a statue of David Bowie was vandalized just 48 hours after it was unveiled?
It's a Confederate soldier. Oh, sorry.
Authorities aren't sure who did it, but their best guess is that it was done by a rebel. It's also a Confederate soldier.
I was half right.
Yeah.
You can add that tag.
Yeah.
So this is exciting. The world of infotainment. A prostate cancer march for men is planned for this June. Though retailers are already beginning to rethink stocking their shelves with pink male prostate hats.
Nice.
Big sellers.
We don't know yet.
Probably, yeah.
Maybe
not. I doubt. I feel like they probably won't be big sellers.
Yeah. Oh man, there's been celebrity birthdays this week. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Well, you mentioned a few, but you didn't mention that there were more.
There's even more. Former NCIS star Polly Perrette celebrated her 49th birthday, which means in 1 year she'll be old enough to watch her old show. It's a favorite show of people 50 and up.
Elderly.
The elderly.
Yeah, 50 years old is not.
That's elderly. 50 is elderly.
Yeah, that's true. That's what kids think,
Which is what we are.
Kids.
We're a couple of teenagers.
Yeah. Kids of all ages,
Under 50.
Mostly, 4 to 9. I think.
Yeah.
Everything else is babies or adolescents and upwards. Anyway, scientists are watching. Restart. A little under the weather. Scientists watched as a killer whale murdered its newborn orca and asked themselves this week, why did this happen? The killer whale replied, gee, I don't know, maybe it's that I'm a killer whale.
A real sassy whale there.
He just had this flip.
Didn't know they could
and
do that.
then he squirted out of his blowhole.
It's a real singer.
Yeah.
This was in the news.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook lost $50 billion in market value after news broke out about the data breach scandal. However, the Winklevoss twins said that dropping $50 billion in value was really their idea.
Napster said, you think losing $50 billion is cool? No. Losing $50 trillion, that's cool.
They were worth $50 trillion?
Well, no, he's saying that would be cool.
Oh, it'd be cool.
Yeah.
Okay. That checks out.
He's saying they're not cool. Believe it or not, Mark Zuckerberg is not cool.
Oh.
Oh my gosh! Very big news from the world of fast food, culinary fast food.
Oh.
McDonald's unveiled an $8 gourmet burger.
Oh.
What makes it so expensive? Well, it's a McDonald's hamburger, and they pour Starbucks coffee all over it.
Ah. That would do it.
Yeah.
That sounds like
Have
a
you
deal.
seen
Then.
these Starbucks coffees?
I've seen them.
I mean, for a cup of coffee, it's like,
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah. But unbelievable yet true.
True.
This was big. Donald Trump's lawyer John Dowd has resigned. Trump will replace Dowd with his most respected legal expert, a TV set showing Fox and Friends. Oh, Dan is dying with.
This is the
not laughing.
climax of the show. The emotional. It's like one of those comedies where then they're like, oh crap, now we have to do a third act, and then something dramatic happens that feels out of place.
Yeah.
And nothing is funny for the last 25 minutes, and you're like, okay.
But then the last 2 minutes are funny.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's some
Like,
bloopers in the credits.
Yeah.
It's
and
like,
then,
oh, okay.
kind of apologizing for having one of the characters have a heart attack.
Yeah.
United Airlines passengers got $10,000 voucher to give up her seat on an overbooked flight.
Whoa.
One passenger did. $10,000 voucher. This is great news, said the woman. Now maybe I can finally afford to buy one of those Starbucks coffees.
Oh. Have you seen these Starbucks coffees?
It's for a cup of coffee.
For a cup of coffee. That's supposed to be like 89 cents.
I know. And plus they're like, although I go to the store everywhere I go, there's a new Starbucks popping up.
Oh, yeah, I've noticed that. They're like, they're everywhere.
They're
right?
everywhere.
And they, I've noticed that the baristas, as I believe they're called, they're always saying your name wrong.
Yeah. And what's with all the names of the drinks? It's like Venti. How about just call it 20?
As in $20, which is how much
Right,
it costs.
the price of it. Actually, I mean, why not call it a large? Come on.
Yeah.
Give me McCafe any day.
I do like a good McCafe.
Any day?
Any day.
McCafe any day. That's
I get the
kind of a good
frappe.
slogan. Oh.
Mocha frappe at the McCafe any day. We are sponsored by McCafe.
McCafe.
McCafe. Text
Not
away.
Excuse me for ruining the show.
Oh.
What's going on in the news?
Oh, I have two different Broadway-related jokes to choose from. I feel like I shouldn't do both.
Do them both.
Oh, I guess I'll do both. All right. Bruce Springsteen's run on Broadway of shows on Broadway has been extended into December. However, Springsteen only got the Broadway extension after he agreed to add more rap songs about founding fathers.
Oh, that'll get the kids in.
Yeah, they like that.
Yeah. They love him. They love Frozen.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm probably not anymore. A video from Uber self-driving car that killed an Arizona woman asks more questions than it answers. Did that make sense? So, an Uber self-driving car killed a woman in Arizona, and the video that came with it left more questions than answers.
Okay.
Yeah. One particular question is the little prompt in the corner of the video that comes up midway through reading, "Kill mode activated."
Ooh. That's like
Scary.
sci-fi.
Yeah, goosebumps.
Yeah.
Scary stories to tell.
That could be Scare Zero. I
Yeah.
don't know if it's Joke Zero, but Goosebump Zero.
Jokes are the new frights.
It's true.
Yeah.
Broadway composer Andrew Lloyd Webber recently celebrated his 70th birthday. He's celebrating by having Happy Birthday performed by a bunch of singing cats. Yeah.
Memories.
Yeah. Like a corner of my mind. Is that? It's a different one. That's a different song.
Yeah. Congress is giving NASA more money than it requested to build a second launch platform. When asked for details on the decision, congressional leaders explained, that's not our money.
Yeah.
That's
Pretty cash.
spendthrifts, right?
Yeah. What else? What else in the papers? Not that one. That's a bad one. Let's see. No, not that one.
Oh shoot! I have one left.
Oh, then
Maybe you're done.
I'll do one more.
Okay.
Collective Soul and Soul Asylum are going on tour together.
Oh, nice.
So that's good news for fans of 90s bands, but bad news for fans of actual soul music.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's neither of them are that.
They're not really, despite their names,
Yeah.
you'd think there'd be some soul in there.
Soul.
No. It's an asylum
collection.
collection.
It's an asylum, all right.
Yeah. They need to get Soul Coughing on board with that tour too.
What's that?
That's another band from the
90s?
Yeah.
The 1990s.
1990s, yeah.
6 countries are planning state boycotts of the World Cup in Russia. Meanwhile, the United States of America will continue its 88-year boycott of the World Cup.
I remember them being in some World Cups. Right?
Probably.
Not...
But I mean, America in general will boycott watching the World Cup.
Yes.
That probably was an important word for the joke.
Yeah. Americans. Yeah.
Americans.
Yeah, they will boycott. All the jokes?
I think that's the jokes.
What
did you think of this week's jokes?
They're all great.
Yeah, I liked them.
It's a tie.
Yeah.
No, we can think of joke 0.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Which of your jokes do you think were specifically joke 0 worthy?
Let's see.
The Nick Cafe one.
Which one was that? Is that any of the actual jokes? It's the thing we referenced.
Well, maybe it was a thing we referenced.
Was it Nick Cafe catch a wave? I don't think that's a joke. It's a quip.
Maybe quips as new jokes.
Maybe. Was it the NCIS star Polly Perrette birthday joke?
Wait a minute, how did that work?
And that's when, like, in a year, she's 49, in a year she'll be old enough to watch
her show.
Yeah. That was one.
Pretty good. What about the Facebook joke?
Oh, with the Winklevoss twins?
Yeah.
That's definitely a joke.
Yeah. What about?
I mean, it's if there's a Facebook story, then I know I can make a Winklevoss joke.
That's true. Why are you interested in Winklevoss jokes so much?
Oh, I'm not. But if you got like something about Facebook,
then
the punchline's going to be Winklevoss.
It's gotta be.
It's the only option.
Interesting. I mean, yeah, Bruce Springsteen in there. Oh, what about Rebel Rebel?
Yeah, Rebel
That was
Rebel.
a good one. Too bad I ruined it.
What about the James Patterson?
Yeah. That's a good one. Oh, yeah, that's probably the best one. That was the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that one. James Patterson at the airport.
Yeah.
It's simple. It's like, you're like, yeah, that's the right joke.
Yeah. Well, what about yours?
What about Holy Cross College? That's pretty good.
Yeah. It's all a blur.
Holy Cross College, where it's like they're dumping their night mascot over ties to religious wars, but you know what else? What other symbol has ties to religious wars? A Holy Cross.
Holy Cross.
But wait, what about the killer whale?
Yeah, killer whale.
That was probably the best one.
I feel like there's another one, but I can't.
Not the Starbucks coffee one. That was the worst part.
I didn't say that.
Yeah.
I did like the Starbucks coffee run, but
it was more of its own thing.
Yeah, probably a runner makes it harder
Yes.
to be a joke zero because it's more than zero.
Probably not the California city of Los Alamitos.
Yeah.
Undocumented.
Yeah, probably not that. Like that.
But it was a little bit silly.
It's more like a multi-panel comic strip.
Yeah, it's more of a family circus.
Waiting for not me to show up in that.
Oh, what about Egypt arrests and expels a British reporter ahead of the election? And then he's like, expelled? I'm never going to do master now.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun.
I don't know, it might be the whale.
That's the whale. Whales are funny. Killer whales.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're killers.
Yeah, they're killers and they're whales. So, of Rebel.
No, James Patterson.
James Patterson, yes. Of James Patterson or killer whale, these are the two options of Joke Zero for the week of March 27th. 28 Eve. So, if anyone wants to decide which of these jokes is Joke Zero, let us know. Write a comment.
Yeah.
Email us at whatever email address you come up.
Jokezero@jokezero.jokezero.
Exactly.
If it bounces back, that's how you know we got it.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks for watching Joke Zero for this week of the year. And we'll be back next week, I think.
Yeah. Until then, keep your feet on the ground
and reach
for the top of the mountain.
The thing. Ah!